Good afternoon, Soul Embodiment Tribe. Bridget Patton here with Soul Massages. I am just hopping on here for a minute because I'm noticing a theme coming up with people lately that I think would really help a lot of you out. So, something that I'm noticing that's happening and people are bringing up has to do with feeling invisible. So, what does this even mean? Feeling invisible could be something as small as you're talking to someone and just feels like there's a disconnect happening. Maybe the person is spacing out while you're talking. Maybe they have that like glassed over look and they're not really connecting with what it is that you're saying. Or maybe you walk into a room and nobody's looking over at you. Nobody's even noticing that you're there. Or maybe you can leave a room and nobody notices that you're there. So I'm here to tell you that what's going on is that there's a disconnect somewhere inside of you that is lacking source. There's a part of your authentic self that maybe you shut down or you blocked because in the past it wasn't generally accepted with the people that you were surrounding yourself with. Or maybe, it was your childhood and you didn't have a choice on who you were surrounding yourself with. Hi, Lori. Maybe what you were doing was just surviving and living. And so you had to shrink down and you had to contract your energy and not have it connected with anybody else. So if that's what's going on, then understand that it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to be invisible. And the more that you fill yourself up with your authentic self and your light, the easier it is to not just attract other people's understanding and what resonates with them and what you're saying and what you're doing, you'll also just attract those people in general. The people that resonate with your authentic self, the people that connect with who you are. So, really, what I'm just trying to communicate right now is that you don't have to be invisible. It doesn't have to feel like you're invisible. We are meant to be here to shine the limitless abundance that comes from source. We have an endless supply of energy that comes from source through our bodies. And if we're having to reject a part of ourselves to fit in, then that's where the invisibility comes in. That's what the connective loop is. We're shutting ourselves down for, unconscious reasons. We don't know. If we knew, then obviously we would already be connected in that way. But if you don't know and you need help with discovering what that is, that's what I'm here for. That's how I get results for my clients. That's what my gift is. I can see where the disconnect is. So you can reach out to me. We can do a synergy session and see if what I'm saying resonates on a deeper level. But back to the invisibility, if you guys are able to connect with source and shine your authentic self, you become a mirror for what spirit is doing in your life and in your reality. That's how you attract the people and the situations that you really want to be part of. And if you're noticing that that's not what's going on, there's the disconnect. That's what's happening. That invisibility comes in because you are not able to be your authentic self. You're not able to be who you are, whose spirit created you to be here in this world, what your mission is, what you came here to accomplish and to achieve. All of that stuff is connected. We're here to be in our physical bodies and experience multiple dimensions and multiple layers of our humanness. And in order to do that, we have to be connected to our integrity, to our authenticity, and to source. All of those things have to be in one basket. That's the only way that you're going to be able to be who you are. It can't be separate. If everything's in different places, then your energy is going to be scattered. You're going to be outside of your body. When you're outside of your body, you're not connected to source because your human aspects have to be connected to source in multiple layers and from multiple perspectives and vantage points. If you're not, then again, that's where the invisibility comes in. In those areas and in those arenas, that's where you're going to notice the communication gap happening. If you're talking to somebody and they're kind of glassed over and not paying attention, then there's a lack of connection either inside of yourself to be able to project that forward for them, or it could be in the other person. Maybe they're the person that is disconnected from source in some way. But again, it's a two-way street, so it's going to mirror back and forth. Everything is reflective. Either you're there to strengthen your connection to source. The birds love this message. They're like singing super loud right now. It's either to strengthen your connection to source that you've just discovered, a certain aspect that you had shut down, or you're opening yourself up so that you can be connected. So understand that you do not have to be invisible, and that the more you're allowing yourself to be authentic, the easier it is to attract and be around the people that really belong in your reality, that you can project and shine your brightest self to. So I hope this message helps each and every one of you guys, and I will see you another day this week. Mwah.